Hello again and welcome. Welcome to my channel. This is Yasser Suleiman for all of you. I myself am confused. What am I? I'm an author, I'm a writer, I'm a poet, I'm a social media personality. I have multiple roles and I'm still trying to find myself. It is in this quest to find myself that I keep how to say interviewing or I would more of as an online conversation with people from different genres, great minds, great people from India, from our own India, and from other parts of the world. I just love to talk to them, learn from them. They can be of any age, gender, anything, any race, anything they can be. And this is how I have today with me two to three special guests who are uh, pioneering an initiative along with very young minds, just school students, I could say, or just around that age, to revolutionize education in India. How do I say it? To bring a new meaning to education in India. People learning more than what you read in the books or what you can in schools and colleges. So, everyone, please welcome. All right, we have here Dr. Rakesh. He's coming. He's coming to say, hello, Dr. Rakesh. Just give me a moment. The rest also. All right, and
Yeah,
could you pronounce your name, sir? Burley, right? Burley Sharma, right, right.
Bhutleshwar.
Burley Sharma. Pardon my misspelling. All right, Burley Sharma, and this is Sushama, right? Can you hear me? I guess she hasn't switched on her camera or mic yet. Please do. Can you hear now?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Good evening,
I
sir.
am very right. Good evening. Good evening to all of you. I am very grateful for all you great minds joining my channel today. I just gave a small intro. It's like my channel is like that. I speak to people from different genres, from different industries, so that I can learn more, different perspectives. So we have chosen a very beautiful topic today. I have recently been, how to say, I came to know Siddhita, Miss Siddhita. I came to know a very young mind, a brilliant mind, and I understand, Dr. Rakesh. You have, all of you have begun an initiative to make an impact on the education across India and perhaps other parts of the world also. So why don't you speak about it? Perhaps
yeah,
Burle sir and Sushama can join. Mr. Sushama, pardon me, I do not know how to address you. Miss Sushama, I'll keep it. So perhaps you all can join in as well.
yeah. Good evening, all. This is Dr. Rakesh Mohanty. I'm a professor in computer science and engineering and working for the education sector for last couple of decades. As I have done my PhD from IIT Madras and MTech from JNU New Delhi, and I have
Wow.
witnessed my education from two of the best institutions in India. And I
Right,
just
right.
was brought up in a rural environment during my school days. My parents were teachers, so I was fascinated towards teaching from my childhood days, and I just try to deliver my best. And my students have gone to do MS PhD abroad from top universities like NUS Singapore, then Pennsylvania State University, Georgia Tech, many universities in US. And
Wow.
already I have created a research lab in our department, which is 10 years old, where they are doing research. And mostly we are also doing research on how to improve the quality of education and quality of training in school level. So this was a long cherished dream, which is going to be materialized tomorrow on 26th January, where we are going to launch our flagship program. And my daughter Siddhita Mohanty, she will be a part of the program because she
Wow,
wants to
wow, wow,
also
wow.
mentor
Great. That's great.
young
That's
children,
great. That's
yeah,
great.
less than 10 years. And these two are
And
my PhD
so,
scholar who will be mentors for school students. Mr. Bulle
right,
Soma,
right,
he will introduce himself, and
right.
Mrs. Susma Bhoi. they are working as PhD scholar under my supervision in the same lab.
Big bow of respect to both of
So
you. So, Burle sir, why not? Pardon me, Mr. Rakesh, Dr. Rakesh sir. Burle sir also could perhaps share a few words.
Hello, Yasir sir, and it's a great privilege that you have given opportunities to be a part of this live session. And
It's my honor, sir.
presently,
It's my honor.
as a presently, I am working as a principal at a college, Badri Prasad College, and
This is
this
in which
journey.
location, sir? Pardon me. This is in which
You are on
location?
mute, I think.
Sambalpur.
Can you hear me
Hello.
now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Right, right.
Yes, sir.
This is which location?
It's in Sambalpur, in Odisha.
Sambalpur. Okay, okay, Orissa. Right, right.
Okay.
Orissa. Right.
So whatever the present position, whatever be I have, so it's Rakesh sir has played a major role in my career. So whatever be I am here and whatever I am doing right now, so it is one of the gifted person by God for me. So that's why I am here with his guidance, and in all aspect of my life, he is there. So besides that,
Nice, nice.
I'm teaching from last 17 years, and I have a passion with the coding. So with that coding
Wow.
passion, some of my students are working on industries, and
Wow, wow.
so that is the small introduction from my side.
No, I guess she's one said she just went out of the stream. Let me add again, Miss Sushama. Uh, Miss Sushama, can you hear us now?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Right, right. Burle sir was just giving an introduction. Why not you join? Please tell a
Yes,
little
sir.
bit about yourself.
Yes, sir. Myself, Mrs. Susama Bhoi. I am a PhD scholar of Dr. Rakesh Mahanti. And sir is a great motivator. And I am motivated because of his very fantastic talk. I joined in MTech in VSSUT Bulla
Wonderful.
in 2018. And from the first day itself, I thought that okay, it's one of my biggest dream that whether I can be a PhD scholar of Dr. Rakesh Mohanty, then I got an opportunity in 2022, and now I to get admission under him.
Wow, wow, wow. It's so nice to speak with lots of minds like you. So I believe the kind of discussion we are having today is, of course, about the event tomorrow, but also on education in general. What do
Not
you think
audible.
is missing? Uh, right, right.
Not audible, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
can you hear me? All right.
I'm
Very
able
well.
to hear.
So just give me just give me some time. Like I just wanted to give my views on this subject. Just a little introduction of myself. I did multiple schools and colleges and all. It's like I was born in Kerala, but passed my LKG or lower kindergarten in Coimbatore, then went to Abu Dhabi, and then came back to Coimbatore. So I've been moving in and around different syllabi. Owing to, I'll be a little frank here. I think Miss Siddhita knows about this. Owing to a big accident when I was in college, I have a brain injury. Believe me, the left side of my brain is non functional. I can't think logically or arithmetically. Doctors of the highest stature told me that I would be mentally handicapped for the rest of my life. Somehow, God's grace, lots of prayers, and a little bit effort from my side have reached this much. So this, but how am I speaking to you? I believe we have one more guest. This one sent. Debasis, right, right. Excuse me. Debasis the baby. One
Yes.
second. Can you hear us? All right, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just
Yes, sir.
hold on.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Right. Just good afternoon, good evening. Just give me a moment. I'm just adding the others. I'm just giving an intro. To all of you, like I was telling to Mr. Debashis also, this is how I saw education. Me, despite having a brain injury, despite having a very poor memory, I learned not by studying. I learned by reading different kinds of books. At the age of 20 to 21, I started reading from my cousin brother's LKG book again. A for apple, B for ball. I started reading again. I forgot everything. But yet, here I am speaking to all of you. It feels so great, you know. I'm speaking to so much accomplished people like you. I am just a dot in front of all of you, but I'm speaking. So I wish my son or whomever I teach, I also take some freelance classes as a trainer for counseling, therapy sessions, and communication. I take certain classes. So what is it? What's it that is missing from our education? I want all of you to join in. I want all of you. I guess all of you are there, right? What is it that is missing, and how can we improve it? What are the qualities that we need to nurture? Please go on. All of you can take turns. Please go on.
Yeah. So the one important aspect which is missing is in the education is the emotional connection between the teacher and the student. The you We can remember our fathers' days and grandparents' days.
The audio is breaking up. No problem. So please continue. If it's not audible, perhaps Barley sir or someone can join in if one of us is breaking.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, sir. Rakesh sir just broke up a little. Perhaps you can join in. And I hope, Debasis sir, you understand what we are speaking about.
Okay. So most
Yes,
of the
sir.
time, whatever.
Please go on. Either of you, you can take turns and please go on.
Okay. So for the time being, as per I'm in this te- teaching profession from many years, I
Right?
came to know that, or presently, what is going on with the lacking is that whenever we are in school, our parents are along with us always. But once we will move to college, then they are giving a gap with a thinking
Uh,
mind that
uh,
you are grown
right,
up,
right.
so now you can take your decision in a better way in education part. But I don't
Right.
think that that should be happen. The reason is that as long
Okay.
as the student is learning, my
Mm-hmm.
perception is that the parents always uh, be with them, and they have to ask each and every day what you are learning from the college.
What's your name? So,
So if that
Mrs.
will,
Sharma, I'm sorry, sir. I'm trying to
Yes,
give everyone some time here. So, Mrs.
okay, okay.
Sushama,
yes, sir.
you have
Yes,
anything to
sir.
add? Right.
Ah, yes, sir. Now, in your introduction, in your talk, I know that you are from Kerala, and I
Partially, pardon my interruption again. Actually, I'm also a kind of mixed person. My dad is from Tamil Nadu, my mom is from Kerala, and I grew up in Abu Dhabi. So मुझे सब
uh-huh.
कुछ आती है. I speak in multiple languages actually. So pardon me
Yes,
for
sir.
that.
Sometime I was also in South, that is Chennai,
Okay,
and
you're right.
little bit I know, I know, and I
Ah,
have some friend circle in Kerala. And what I
beautiful,
get
beautiful.
among them, Kerala is the
Mhm.
state where marketing won't work. Kerala and West Bengal, they are very
Right,
talented,
right,
and
right.
their education for women also, that literacy rate is also very high.
Okay. But still, because I am a part Keralite, there are lots of educated people in Kerala. People in
Yes, sir.
Kerala, some of the NRIs are, most of the NRIs are Keralites. Very rich people are there. Well done people are there. Yet, Kerala is still a backward state compared to bigger states like, say, Tamil Nadu or Maharashtra or Gujarat or maybe even Orissa is coming up now. Odisha is coming up now. Why? What is
Yes, sir.
missing? despite of many people being educated, what is missing? Debasis, sir, would you like to add something here?
Yes, yes. Very good evening, sir, and very good evening to everyone. Sir, I'm also engaging as a teacher, teaching the undergraduate computer science engineering students. So, what I observed that in our education system, passionate learning is missing. Passionately, they are not learning. They are actually
Passionately,
learning
right?
with respect to some output, to get some output.
Ah,
Okay, so
right.
in terms of getting marks, basically, so
Yeah,
they
passing
are
exams,
not
getting marks.
passionately
I
learning
understand.
something.
Right, right.
Yes, yes, that's what I find it is lacking in the modern day students.
And Dr. Rakesh is perhaps having some network issues. He's not with us right now. So, Barley, sir,
Yes.
so what can be changed? This is all of you have given your opinions on what is missing, but what can be changed and how? It can be. This is not an like a question and answer round. Just I want to know your opinions, so I myself can learn. I am a father of a 6-year-old boy. I should know what to teach him, right? So please go on.
Uh, so I have to provide the answer to, uh, to the college students by taking the concept of college students or by taking the school students, because both are totally different.
Generally, yeah, they are different. So why not you just share on both of them from your
Okay.
experience? Share on both and how should they be
So
relevant?
from
No.
okay, I just want to start with college students because
Okay,
I'm taking the classes of undergraduate students of after 12th.
right.
So if you want to go to your class, then as long as you are not involving with the students, they will
Mhm.
not be free to ask you questions.
Mhm. Right,
Once
right.
they will make themselves free with you, then they can
Uh-huh.
ask any question, and whatever you want to put within their brain, it can be easily possible.
Right, right.
So that is the only
I
thing which you
understand.
have to change.
If I'm correct, sir, that old fashion of writing on the blackboard something, write this down. Ye likho, write this down, write this down. They will not
Yes.
have interest. Like Debasis sir also was saying, no passion. And I
No.
believe Mrs. Susham also had something to say on this slide. Please go on, sir. Please
Yes.
go on. Bole sir,
Yes.
please go on. Right.
So once whenever a student is you are whenever you will be in a class, if you will make fun with the students initially, they will give you a chance to say their own feelings with you. So once you
Right,
get
right.
that, you can mold the students according to your own area, and then the learning will be smoother for your part, and the students will learn easily on every aspect.
Right. So because Rakesh sir has joined us, and is there one more person waiting? 1 second. It's on. Just give me a moment. Let me see who's missing here. No one is missing, right? All have
Yes.
done.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Okay, Rakesh
I
sir.
think.
Like, uh,
Yeah.
right. Fine. Like what else? Uh,
Very good.
So what we were discussing in your small absence, what we were discussing is the problems. Like Mrs. I'm sorry, Sushama had
Devas.
clearly told that. Right. Pardon me. So Kerala is a kind of a model state where many are educated, highly educated, and very successful people. I myself am a part Kerala. Yet Kerala as a state isn't as much developed as certain other states. Like I live in Tamil Nadu. I am a part Tamil as well. Tamil Nadu is more developed. Gujarat, Maharashtra, UP is coming up now. Odisha is coming up. Bihar. What is how to join all this together? India, Bharat, Hindustan, however you name it, what is missing in this education? So Barle sir had given shared his thoughts of Barle sir and Debasis sir also had told that there is no passion. There is no connection between the teachers and the students. So what do you have to add to it, sir? Rakesh sir.
Yeah, actually, the ambience, the academic ambience is missing because I have been into great universities like IIT and JNU. I have seen there people discussing all kind of issues with open heart and open mind in the canteens, in the like in the open air theater, in the field, everywhere. So the dynamism and energy is different in the those kind of institutions, and mostly now most of the schools they are trying to go for air conditioned buildings instead of natural air, and maintaining a natural kind of ambience where you know that I have been brought up in a rural environment and I enjoyed my schooling time with free air, free oxygen, and excellent energy. That was the golden period
Right,
of my
right.
life, and that is missing. We are trying to create some artificial environment instead of creating a natural environment where free flow of thoughts will come and people can have good intellectual discussions. And another important thing is we are trying to make education a business instead of making it
Fine, that's true. That's
a
very
kind of,
true, true, true.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So this initiative we are taking to provide everything free of cost, whatever is not provided in schools, we'll be providing that. We'll not provide how to understand a subject. We'll provide how to approach a subject, how to
Ah,
will not cover topics. We'll cover how to
right,
study maths, how to study science, how to enjoy maths, how
right,
to
right,
enjoy science,
right, right.
like that. That is missing,
Enjoys it.
and teachers should be all
I believe,
rounders.
I
Be
believe
all rounders with
you're
multi
right,
dimensional
right.
personality. Yeah.
Mrs. Sushama, I would like to hear more from what you
Yes,
have to
sir.
add on this. Pardon me, I have made you silent for a long time, so I apologize. Please go on.
Yes, sir. I want to add one more thing. Actually, our
Mhm.
education should not be confined in only pen and paper. We should have to be
Ah,
practically strong. Where in southern
right,
part, if you will see that college student or engineering students, they are practically more strong than our side student.
I know.
So
Right. And Mr. Devasis, sir, why do you think Southern
Yes,
students are more strong and practical than Northern? Why do you think what's missing?
actually, sir, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, yes, you're audible. We can hear you.
Am I
Please go on.
audible?
Yes, yes, yes. We can hear.
Okay,
Yes.
sir. I want to make 2 points, which
Uh huh.
I have learned for the last 6 years, that
Okay.
our education should be purposeful. If we don't have
Right.
a purpose, if we don't know
Right.
what is the objective of our learning,
Uh
then
huh.
even the whatever may be the subject, whether it is easy or hard, it hardly matters. The matter is
Uh
that
huh.
why we are learning, that should be
Right.
clear. if we
Right.
if we
Why?
know why
Why?
we are learning,
Uh
yes,
huh.
if we know why we are learning, what is the purpose, what is the objective,
Right.
probably
Right.
we would create a self interest. That is the self
Uh huh.
motivation. The first
Right. Right.
and foremost thing is the self motivation. Second thing, when you are self motivated, probably the passionate and passion would emerge from the self
Right.
motivation. So we
Right.
should inculcate that why a student is learning a subject, what is the purpose, and if you learn this thing, what are the things you are going to add to your knowledge base. So these are the things that students should know from the beginning. Then
True.
it
True.
would create both theoretical as well as practical interest, because
If I may, in my writing style, because I'm a writer, write books and all. The point which you're saying is, it's like playing cricket. You're throwing the ball, but you do not know where to throw. Why you're throwing?
yes, yes,
You would
yes,
throw at
yes,
a wicket. Why you're throwing? How you're going to throw? You have to run.
yes,
You have to swing your arms. This is my
yes,
way of right, right. So I get your point. Burle sir,
yes.
would you like to add something to this, or you have some ideas of your own?
Uh, Actually, whatever Devasis has said, exactly that is correct. But I just want to add some points within that. because whenever
Uh-huh.
you are a student, you don't have any knowledge where to go and what to do. As a
Right,
teacher,
right,
your major role is to provide the guidance. Once
right.
the student will know that this is the reason because of which I have to learn, and this is the reason because of which I have to go further, then it will
Uh-huh.
provide a benefit to that student anyhow. So that's why the
Ah,
major
okay.
role always plays by the teacher. Students are not
Ah,
bad, never.
right, right.
So
No,
always
but no, I believe it's like 50-50, right? Students should have the interest, and I don't know, maybe teachers should try other ways more. I'm not, I'm just a normal person, like Bole sir was saying, or all of you were mentioning. Students should have an interest, that passion, but they are having the passion. If they get the passion, how do yourself, sir, or teachers give it to them, reach it out to them? Like there will be some students who are not having access, maybe in far off regions. Some students maybe some small handicap, some small problems they'll be having. Like for me, for example, because of that injury, my arithmetical skills, logical skills are weak. But all of who have mentored me, taught me over the years, they have been patient for me to teach me in my own style. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you people have, all of you minds have something like that, some ideas like that?
so I just want to add something here, sir.
Right, right.
With my own experience, I want to add.
Uh-huh.
Uh, uh, the, Suppose I'm a person who is giving teaching on coding,
Okay.
but once you pass your 11th or 12th, after that you do
Uh-huh.
not know how coding will be, whether coding is good,
Ah,
coding is bad.
ah, ah.
It is unknown to the student. So
Right, right.
it's now my job is to say that coding
Uh-huh.
is beautiful, and
Right,
along
right.
with that I have to say you have to go
Uh-huh.
for this, and coding will be
Uh-huh.
more interesting, and you will
Right.
enjoy with this. So that is the
Enjoy it.
initial stage which I have to make. Once I
Right,
will
right.
make that, then my
Ah,
role is over, the student will carry forward.
ah. Carry forward. So, Debasit sir, uh, how will students carry forward? Do you have an outlook on that?
Sir, obviously the student will carry forward with some motivation unless
Mm-hmm.
and until they are motivated. For example, always when we teach, this is
Right.
my way that when I teach,
Uh-huh.
I want to correlate things with the daily activities,
Right,
because
right,
we all are acquainted from the childhood that what we are doing daily, what
right,
we are visualizing
right,
in and around
right,
surrounding. So if I am teaching any technical subjects, any technical points, I want to correlate with the nature, what is happening in
right.
the nature, and we all are acquainted with this. If
Uh-huh.
there is some correlation between the concept and the nature, then probably student
Right,
will grasp it clearly. They
right,
will make
right.
a visualization, because
Mm-hmm.
unless and until they create a visualization, they create a model, they create a picture within their mind,
Mm-hmm.
the concept they will
Uh-huh.
not grasp it. So
Right.
that is one motivation where student can correlate things. They should correlate that how things are happening in the nature, how things are
Get
happening
it.
in our surroundings. Now
Right,
how
right.
these technical concepts, because all these technical concepts are coming from nature only. Whatever the
Ah.
researcher have coined, any term, any method, any techniques, it is coming from nature. So we have to somehow correlate with their daily activities or the activities in which they are involved, they are doing.
Uh-huh.
For example,
Right.
scheduling. I am working in scheduling.
Okay.
Everyone by default, they are schedule their
Mm-hmm.
work. Everyone by default, in the back of
Right,
their mind,
right,
they are scheduling.
right.
But they don't
Schedule.
know
Right.
formally how to schedule. How to schedule, they don't
Ah.
know formally. If I
Right, right.
go and teach them formally how to schedule, they will not take interest. But if
Ah.
I go into their domain
In
and I
in
try to
their own
explain
way,
what
in
is
their own
scheduling,
language. Yes,
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 sir,
yes. Right,
in
right,
their own
right,
language, then that's why
right,
that creates a motivation. Then they try
right,
to think that yes, this can be done, this can be done, and different new ideas may be generated from this.
right, right. So, Rakesh sir, so we are having
Yeah,
a very interesting conversation here. One
yeah,
side we are talking about passion, students' interest in the subject. Another side, just now Debasit sir told us about a technique of speaking to them in their own language. Your thoughts on this, on these?
Yeah, actually, I have encountered few great teachers in my school life. Like the few school classes I remember till date. You asked me a few topics on certain subjects from school, primary and secondary school. I remember that, and that I remember because that teacher has created a lasting impression in my mind. So when we are actually taking a class, after the
Uh-huh.
class, if the student is not reflecting and thinking
Right.
about the class and not
Uh-huh.
excited out of the
Uh,
classroom with more energy, because our
right.
job as a teacher is to facilitate the students with
Uh-huh.
more energy. If a teacher is
Energy.
coming to
Right.
my class, after that class,
Uh,
he should be more
uh,
energetic, and
right.
he
Right.
should be inquisitive to ask
Right.
questions and explore more about the subject, which very
Right. Right.
few teachers are doing. And I have
Uh-huh.
seen 90% of the teachers in IITs and JNU, they were able
Uh,
to create a lasting impression on the class. And after a 1 hour class of the teacher, we were actually compelled to study with enthusiasm. Such kind of mental state they have created for 4 5 hours post class. So post class
wow. Wow.
activities are very important for students, and if the students is not motivated in the class to learn or inspired in the class to learn and just studying for examination, and after the
Right. Right.
class, when he goes
That's
out of the
that's a big
classroom,
point.
if it is
No, I
closed,
understand.
then I think we cannot move it ahead.
Right, right. If I
Is it?
again would like to take an example from my own life, I remember when even when I was in school or a little bit of college also, the last few periods after lunch, uh, ये कब खत्म होगा? When will this get over? When will we go back to home? That that urge of students to leave as soon as possible. Morning all come with sleepy heads and all. Evening, last two periods, all will be keeping on looking at the watches or whatever. When will we go out? When will we go out? That that like sir, like Debasis sir, Burley sir, everyone, even ma'am was telling us, students don't have that willingness or interest to learn. There again, difference between, if I may, difference between knowledge and wisdom. They just learn, I mean, they just study. They don't learn anything. With that, what they're going to do? Ma'am is having some network issues, I guess. So, Bulle sir, please go on this. See, now we have spoke about until now what are the problems, what are the troubles. This event tomorrow, well, Rakesh sir is conducting, and you, I hope all of you are assisting as well. I will do my best as well. How do you think can it bring a change?
uh, this initiation is from a great mind, and that great mind is by Rakesh sir. So once this concept we are as this concept is going to be launched, the main motto of this concept is to strengthen the young minds. Once we will strengthen the young minds from their childhood, then
Right,
as
right,
Devasys said, there must be
right,
a passion or learning.
right,
So if
right.
we are doing that from the bottom side, then
Hmm.
if we will go how much up, then automatically
Right,
that will move on. So that's why
right.
we don't have to provide them that you have to do your passion at this
Mm,
time, but that passion will be
right,
created from the bottom part. So that's why it
right.
will
Build
create
the
a
roots
great
strong
impact.
so that they grow properly. Build roots
Much.
strong so they grow nicely. Nice, nice. I
We
get that
can
point.
say
I
that.
get. Right, right, right. And Debasis sir, your views on it? How this event could make a change?
Yeah, we are actually this. The mission is to empower the students, and basically we are dealing with the young students, young mass, those who are in the school days. So, as I am acquainted with teaching the undergraduate students, now my point is that I'm a learner. I want to learn from this event that how we can understand the child psychology, because unless and until we understand their psychology, what they want actually, what is going on in their mind, then we cannot mentor them.
Right,
So
right.
we need to understand what is their perspective, what still till that point, till the point what is their perspective, what is going on, where they
Exactly.
are confusing,
Right.
what is the
Right. Right.
confusion point. Then only we
Right.
can mentor them, we can guide them,
Right.
and we can empower them. That is my
Uh-huh.
point.
True. True. Very true. Mrs. Sushama has been offline for a long time. Can you hear us, Mrs. Sushama? She's breaking off on and off. Actually, she must be having network troubles. I would like to hear your her views as well. Should we wait for her a little longer? So, Mr. Rakesh sir,
Yeah,
why not you
yeah.
give some statements on that as long as we wait for her?
Actually,
See, I am myself very excited of this event tomorrow, though I am not in the same league as all of you, but it gives me pride because I just shared a few moments with uh, your daughter and a few other young minds like it. It has given me hope for the new India, the people who will bring a change in new India. I guess Mr. Sushama has come again. Just hold on. Mr. Sushama, can you hear us? Can you hear us? So, like I was saying, Rakesh sir, so this event I myself look forward to. What is the first step and how are you going to go from there? What is the first step that you will do tomorrow? I hope you can hear me, Rakesh sir. Is the audio visible? Oh, Rakesh sir also has, okay. Bule sir, so what is the first step that can be taken tomorrow until Rakesh sir and Sushma ma'am come?
Actually,
Right.
as per the discussion with Rakesh sir,
Uh-huh.
we came to know that tomorrow is the inauguration session,
Right, right.
and the classes for the young minds will be started from Sunday 6 p.m. So
6 p.m.
tomorrow,
Perfect.
so on the first, so tomorrow's event is an inauguration session, means number of speakers will
Okay.
provide their views.
Right,
So
right.
depending on that views, uh,
Uh-huh.
our we have a plan, or Rakesh sir is having a plan. Depending on
Okay.
that plan, on Sunday the first class will be started.
First class semester. Okay. Right.
So
So
uh,
what will be the like what will be the class about? The first class, what will be about? Debasis, why don't you, if you know, could you add what will be about?
Uh, yes, sir. Tomorrow, as it is the inaugural session, and probably the students, parents, mentors, all, there's a good platform so that they can start their communication. And interesting thing is that in the inaugural session, we should first put forward what is the objective of our mission, what we
Right.
are going to do in this. If students and parents are joining us, then they are going to learn from this, from this mission. That objective we need to first put forward in the inaugural session, so that the parents as well as students and mentors, they all will be motivated, so that they will think that yes, mentors will think that we have something to give to the young minds. Young minds will also think that yes, we are going to learn some new things out of the curriculum, out of the syllabus, out of their daily schooling, things. They will learn something new, and they are going to whatever we are planning in the entire mission. We need to give a brief overview and brief idea about that, what at the end of, if you join this, where you are going to, how this mission and this movement will help you to grow in your life. And most importantly, parents also should convince about the things, because they are the only person who are going to drive this movement along with the mentors. Because unless and until a parent will interact with us, and we, unless they are motivated from our mission, from the objective of our mission, they will not allow his or her child to enroll into this course at a bigger, for a long time. Because important thing is that sustainable learning is very important. People will
True.
come for 1 day, 2 days, or 1 week, or 2 weeks, but our work is how they should continue this process, so that they will be benefited. In 1 or 2 week, if they lose that momentum or lose that interest, probably it will not help, it will not help our mission. Okay, so that should be
True.
clearly mentioned in the inaugural session. That what I think, that's my opinion.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you, all of you. Mrs. Shushama has been trying for long. I really wish we could join her more, give her more time. She's having certain network issues. Mrs. Sushama, if you're able to hear me, or I would message you privately also. We are running late over here. All of you have shared your views. I hope to hear more from you in tomorrow's event. Perhaps we could have one more such discussion. There is a lot more that cannot be, there's been maybe 40 minutes that cannot be uh, kind of crumbled into 40 minutes. There's a lot to speak. And I am in awe of all of you. Rakesh sir, Borle sir, Debasis sir, even Mr. Sushama, every one of you have given me the interest to study it. You have given me the interest in learning. Thank you. Thank you so much. I bow in respect to all of
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
I hope tomorrow's event will be a grand success, and I will do my best to share this message as soon as possible. Thank you
Thank you,
again.
sir.
Thank you for joining my
Thank you,
channel.
sir.
Thank you.
Hope to
Sir,
see
you are
more in the
also
evening tomorrow.
requested to
Okay?
you are also requested as a guest to talk for 5 minutes during the session because we
I
have
will try
around
my best.
14,
I will
15
try my best, sir. It'll
guests,
be my honor.
and they will
I'll be
share
my
their
honor.
views. And
Right.
as we have already discussed, we'll also clearly
Right.
state the objectives, mission, everything. Maybe a small
Right.
presentation will be there also with five,
Okay.
six slides,
Okay.
so things will be shared.
Right.
I think everything will be done in a very systematic way, so there won't be any issues. We'll
Perfect.
see that it will be a grand
Perfect.
success.
Perfect. I
Okay.
hope I
Thank you,
hope the
sir.
event becomes a
Thanks
grand
for
success.
you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Thank
in
you so much.
advance,
Thank you,
happy
sir.
Republic Day to all of you. Okay.
Same to you. Same
Right.
to
Right.
you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Happy
Thank you.
Saraswati
Thank
Same to
you.
you.
Puja
Sir.
as well.
Right. Right.
Same to
Okay,
you,
all
sir.
of you. Fine. Fine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Uh,
Yes.
so everyone, that was this was and this was an awesome discussion with all of you. Uh, I would say this is the first interview or kind of discussion I've had with someone that I learned more than I spoke. So that's awesome. That's awesome. I always speak with people from different genres. Uh, I have spoken to, pardon me, writers, people from films, businessmen, and now I'm speaking to teachers. So if you may, now because Burle sir and Debasis sir are there, a film when I think of education or kind of revolution in education that comes to my mind is Three Idiots. I do not know what are your views of the film,
Yes. Thank you,
but if
sir.
you would, if you would permit me that song from that film, I would like to end today's video with that.
Yes.
Give me some sunshine, give me some rain, give me another chance. I wanna grow up once again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you
You have
so
a great
much.
voice.
Great. Great, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
I'm honored.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
honored.
Thank you,
Okay,
everyone.
right. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
All
sir.
right. Right. So now that's it, everyone. With Debashish sir and uh, all have gone. So I hope all of you have enjoyed today's event. There's a lot to speak about. I would love to speak more like this with you from the field of education, any field. I would like to speak more. So please do subscribe to my channel. Please, please, please like this video. Of course, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share this video. Share this video as much as you can. Thank you, everyone. This is Yasser Sulman saying